Hi, and welcome to another episode of Wagstaff Explains. Today's topic, solving equations with combining like terms. Let's take a look at our question. So here we have an equation, and notice that there are variables on both sides. Notice that we have parentheses, so we'll be using distributive property. And notice that we also now have two variables on the same side. So we will need to combine like terms. So since we are solving equations, we do want to make sure that we keep our equation balanced. So let's draw a line where our equal sign is so that we can be sure to keep our equation balanced. Okay, now the first thing that we need to do is to use the distributor property for our parentheses. So we will be multiplying the -2 and distributing that into what's inside of our parentheses, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So here we're going to be multiplying 2, and over here we're going to be multiplying -2. So -2 times x is -2x, and -2 times -5 is a +10. We don't need our parentheses now, so we have plus 6x minus 4 equal. We're going to distribute, so 2 times x is just 2x, and 2 times of +8 is +16. So now we need to combine our like terms because we have x's and we have numbers. So what I like to do is I like to kind of isolate each one so I know what I'm combining. So with my variables, I have -2x, and I also have +6x. And then with my numbers, I have +10, and I also have -4. Now I don't need to worry about these on the other side because we have a variable and then we have a number, and we're not going to be combining those. So we only do it if there's multiple variables or numbers on the same side of the equal sign. Okay, so now that we have done that, now we can combine. So we're going to combine our two variables. So -2x and +6x will give me 4x. And then +10 and a -4 will give me +6. And then I can write the rest of my question. Plus 16. Okay, so now I basically have an equation that just has variables on both sides. So now I need to move the variables to the same side, keeping in mind I want to avoid negative coefficients. So with that, I'm going to move my smaller variable, which would in this case be the 2x. So I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. I'm going to bring down my +6. My 2x and -2x is going to cancel out, and I'm going to bring down my +16. So 4x minus 2x just leaves me with 2x. I'm bringing down my +6, equal sign. Again, that's a zero pair, plus 16, or I can just write 16. Okay, so now I need to undo my constant, which would be the +6. So since I have a +6 or adding 6, I need to subtract 6 from both sides. I'm going to be bringing down my 2x. my positive 6 and negative 6 creates a 0 pair, so they cancel out. So I'm bringing down my 2x. Again, that is a 0 pair. Equal sign. And then positive 16 minus 6 equals 10. So now I need to undo my coefficient 2. So since I'm multiplying by 2, to undo that, the opposite is to divide both sides by 2. Now 2 divided by 2 is going to cancel out. And so that's going to leave me with x equals 10 divided by 2, which is 5. So now I do need to check my solution using Boolean algebra. So let's go to our calculator. Okay, in our calculator, we want to enter in our solution, which was 5, and we want to store that as x. And so press enter, and then our calculator will confirm that. Then we want to type in our equation. So negative 2 parentheses x minus 5 close parentheses plus 6x equals, minus 4. Now equals, so remember that is second math, option 1, 2, open parentheses, x plus 8, close parentheses, and then press enter. Remember, 1 means our solution is correct, 0 means that our solution is not correct. So based on Boolean algebra, 5 is the correct solution. Thank you for watching an episode of Wagstaff Explains. Now you know how to solve equations with combining like terms.